Anyways, hi guys, I decided to do something different for this video and do a kind of commentary style video, just trying something new, just for fun. I had no idea that I was gonna end up doing this, but I found that my video was just incredibly boring, like I wouldn't watch it. And so I decided, well, maybe I could do some commentary to make it more interesting or something. And as you can see, I just got the shock, and that's primarily why my videos are so boring. Most of the time I end up just getting the shock and holding it the whole race. Sometimes I find myself just doing nothing practically. So I was hoping that maybe I could talk to you guys while racing, and hopefully to motivate you guys. But as you can see, I have the shock, and it seems like we have like top 2 or top 3, something good like that, and it doesn't seem like I'll use it. And I failed this right there. I was doing so well too, because I was close to the pack, and I was like far enough so that I wouldn't lose it to like a star or a bullet bill or a bomb. But I guess I just lost it there. Now I'm far behind. It's basically like as if I was suicide bagging, basically. Anyways, as you can probably tell, we have like top 2. I'm pretty sure that's Russo in first, getting blued right there. That's like the second blue that's been this race. But nonetheless, we still have top 2 with, I think, Sunny in first and Russo in second. And Jaws has a Mega, and I'm pretty sure Sagar has a star. And this is where Sunny is about to get blued, and so we decide to cancel the blue, and 2 of us dodge. And if you can predict what result we're gonna get, then that's good, because we just got a top 4. So that's a great way to start a war. Of course, I get last. Typical me. You can always say typical Dark, I don't care. I get 0 points, which is kind of embarrassing, but oh well. I think now we're back to MKWii, and I'm pretty sure sorry, since we sub out each GP, I'm kind of confused as to who was playing, but I'm pretty sure it was Sagar. Anyways, I love getting triple reds first time, just because I just stop and just red people at the beginning. It always annoys people, and sometimes it motivates someone to just stop and give up, like as if they were rage quitting just because I was redding them. And then right there I can tell that Slug doesn't have the shock just because he uses a star, so I of course do the same thing I always do and go for it. I get Star Bash, but I don't really care, since I doubt he's gonna get it in 9th. So basically that did nothing other than make me realize that he doesn't have the shock, I guess. And I try scrolling through some items. I get a golden, waste it in hopes that I can get it and then hold it, because I think we have top 2. And then I get the bill, so I throw myself off just so that he won't try to get it in 9th, which is possible. I mean, right now I'm thinking that. I'm like worried that maybe the Daisy has the shock in 9th, so I just spam the bill. But then, like, looking at the minimap, I sort of find out that he's sort of shrooming. So I basically know he doesn't have it, even though I just used the bill in last. Look, see right there, I get it, and if you look at the minimap, you can see that Daisy sort of shrooming. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe it's just me. Anyways, we have top 2, and I think a blue show is going for first place, and so we activate our stuff, and I cancel the blue right there. I know it came a little bit late, but we weren't expecting that, and Jaws just barely activated his Mega. On another note, I got Sunny before the boxes, and he got triple shrooms and managed to get 5th place. So then we got a 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th position, which is really good. And right now we were like practically cheering and wondering why the hell Jimmy's not playing, because we were raping them and killing them without Jimmy. Then we have Toad's Factory, which is amazingly the race that caused the most rage. Like, Bane posted right after this after this race, how much he hated us. Like, he was like, we had top 5, and then you guys shock, and 4 of you dodge, and then you kill us all. And you'll see what I mean. Like, literally all 4 of us, well, all 4 of Technically all 5 of us, because technically I count as a dodge, technically. But every single RV person dodges the shock and doesn't get hit by it. Just kind of cool. And guess who gets it, of course. And right there, I don't stop just because I think Slug is gonna get the bullet bill. And then right when I see, I just go for a box and magic, as if it were magic. I just get it again. Typical me. And you can probably see right there, they have top 3. I'm pretty sure they have top 3. And Josh is in 4th. And I think he gets a mega either on that box or the following box. Either way, I was planning to target shock, but I felt that if I did such an obvious shock, one of them would dodge. So we did it sort of a little bit after in hopes that they wouldn't dodge. So we do it right there, and you can probably see 4 of us dodging, and I target shock Slug. So Slug is now in last place. I get a golden, just use it, and I bypass like 3 people and a thundercloud that was just flying there. Like if you pause and go slowly, you can probably see the thundercloud, and I get another golden. Sunny gets owned by a POW, and I managed to get 3rd, which is amazing because I was practically suicide bagging to get the shock. I never scored 10 points, but hey, we got top 4. That's amazing. It just seems odd, me scoring points and outscoring 3 people. That's kind of weird. I usually am the one with 0. Anyways, now we have DK Summit, which is a good, I guess a good course for RV because they like to picking it constantly. This is one of those races where I get a good item right here, but despite getting a good item, I just decide, oh fuck it, I'll sandbag. And typical Dark coming up right here gets a shock in 30 seconds, and I bet that causes a lot of rage to some people, but what can I do? I tried and I got it. And I was gonna shock first in here, but I decided to just wait. I don't like those early shocks that never work, because then we get blued and comboed, then just doesn't work out at all. I was hoping that maybe Jaws or Russo was gonna overtake second, and that way we could have like top 2 in the cannon, and then I could shock top 2. And then their Slug is in a bill. I think they don't think I have it, but you never know. Anyways, right there's Russo overtakes. We have top 2, and I do this epic cannon shock, which barely gets through. Like the instant Russo touches the cannon, he's shocked, so he dodges. And basically, I think Jaws. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Jaws that dodges with them. So now I have a golden, and I thought this was a really good item. I was so happy, and then like out of nowhere, this shock comes, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's really early. But then I was like, I guess it's 100 CC, so it's possible. And then right there, Miyu fails the last turn, and I just overtake him. And they get bottom 3, which is amazing, because now we have like 100-point victory. Yeah, something like that, because we have top 2, 4th, 5th, 6th. That gives us a humongous lead over Eternal. And I think their guy DC'd with 16 points. I don't know if I said this, but I think he DC'd on BC Wii. I'm not sure. Anyways, now we have Moo Moo Meadows, my favorite course of all time. I have to say it like that because I love Moo Moo Meadows. And I know I usually sandbag like most courses, but yet something like Moo Moo Meadows, I don't. That makes no sense. Like, it feels like it's the most luck-based course to most people, and yet I don't sandbag it. Anyways, I get a good golden, which is amazing because I can easily take first with this. But then, like, I don't remember what I do. I think I fail. No, I don't. I just dodged that POW, and then, yeah, load trick on mirror. That's pretty cool. I love load tricks. I usually do them. I don't know how. They just work for me. And then right here we have top 2 with Troy with 2 shrooms in second. And then Sunny uses his bill, and Russo, who I guess wasn't Skyping or didn't have his mic, just shocks because he had it. He could hear us and everything, but I guess he wasn't Skyping. And he shocks Sunny, and he dodges, and we get top 3, which is a great way to end the race. And I kind of committed the robbery on Sunny right there at the end and took first place for myself, which is pretty funny. I think Sunny was like, what the fuck, I got first, but I stole it from him. And so far we're doing really good. We're winning by like Well, I don't know if you've seen the last results, but we won by like 400. Anyways, I started first on Moonview, and even though that's a good spot to start on, I get sniped, then pushed off, and I'm like back into 9th place in my usual spot. So I'm like, oh, what the fuck, I'll just get the shock, as I always do. And even though I usually get it at 30 seconds, I miss that item box, and I go for that one, get a star. But that doesn't stop me, and I get it right there. It's kind of funny, I get it really fast every single time. It seems like magic. And before calling hacks on me. Anyways, right there Troy gets bombed, and I was hoping he was gonna get a star or something, but he gets the bullet bill, which is good, but he can't chain it. Like, it doesn't help as much if you don't chain a star, then get a bullet bill. Right there, Jaws has a mega, and Sunny's getting blued, so we decide to cancel it. And Troy dodges, Jaws dodges, and Sunny, while he's getting blued, gets shocked. So it worked out well, in my opinion. It did. One of them did dodge Cobra, but he chained the TC after dodging, which is kind of funny. That kind of killed him. And right there I got bullet build, which is really horrible. Kind of made me mad because I was going to get a good position, but then the guy hits a car. I just golden shoot past him, and I'm going to get 6. And they got like bottom 3, I think. Yeah, they got bottom 3, and we got top 3, so we're doing amazing. Eternal's just getting crushed, and I guess he can partly blame me for sandbagging. I know they were getting mad by this part. I could sense it, like they were just getting mad and irritated. Right now we're into Grumble. I get past the TC, but pass it to Cobra, which turns out well, but Troy gets it. I don't know how. And I guess he passes it to someone. I get a golden, but I waste it just cause typical me, I'm gonna wheelie spam right there and try to get it. Cobra just goes past me. I get a golden, and I just pretend to have it just to, I don't know why people do this, but they always think I have it. So he uses a bill, and then I'm like, get the shock, and I don't, which is really depressing. But I was just like, oh well, at least he thinks I have it, so I'll just waste my items. I throw myself off the course just because I don't want him to get the shock in 8th. Because if you're holding a bill, well, that's what's gonna happen. But here I just spam it because I see that Cobra is pretty far away from the next item box, so it'll end by then. And it does, so he gets the bill. I'm pretty sure he does. Judging from the minimap, I'm looking solely at the minimap. I see that guy billing, so I get a golden, and I wait for a little. Hopefully some other guy gets the bill, but nope. I get the bill, so I just spam it and hopes that maybe I can at least get 8th if they already have it. But I see Cobra and the star, and then I get it, so I'm like, okay, I have the shock. Sorry that I got it so late. And there's really nothing I can do, so I just use it just for fun, I guess. I almost fall off there. It scared me the first time. I was like, ah! But at least I made it. I zoomed again and it worked. So far, we're that race. Even though I didn't get the shock, my teammates did really well. So they pulled my ass up because I'm the one that's failing. Anyways, now we're doing Beach. I was about to say Beach Gardens. I don't know why. And again, my favorite first item box. And you know what I usually do whenever I get triple reds? Red one person, then red them again. Oh wait, you see Sunny there failing into a cattyquack, losing the bill. Anyways, I red Slug, and then I tried to red Cobra here, but I fail, like hardcore fail. So I reverse, and guess what happens? Oh, typical Dark gets the shock. But I was so happy, and then the POW comes. So Slug just reversed in like to 9th just to get the freaking POW. I mean, just to use the POW, and just completely ruined me right there. And even though I could have technically just went backwards with him and gotten the shock, I decided not to. And it turns out to be a good decision because look, we have top 3 right there, and they just finished crossing the line, and that's when he gets the shock and just spams it. So it was pretty much a waste of time. He didn't really get it in time to use it efficiently or anything at all, and we ended up getting top 3 by just front running. So there we go, another good race, and I get 8th, which is better than last. So this is the end of second GP, and we won by another 100 points. So right now we're like around 200-ish. I'm only estimating, just like around 200. But then the last GP we won by 200 points because they trolled twice, and I'm pretty sure I have it on video, but I'll see. We'll see. And then here's DDR, and I was gonna just race because we're winning by a ridiculous amount, and Sphinx is playing because he subbed. But Sphinx got the bill right there, so I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll sandbag just to typical me, and hopefully help my teammates since Sphinx has the bill in like 5th place. And I get a star, but that doesn't stop me because the following box at like around 40 seconds I have the shock. With Sphinx in 4th with the bullet bill, and I think Troy has a mega in like 7th. And right there we have like top or first, just 1st and 3rd. I'm pretty sure we have 1st and 3rd. And can't remember. No, I don't think he gets blue. Anyways, right now I bet the Bowser's just spam the Bowser off-roader wasn't even gonna troll, which I thought was weird because I thought he was gonna troll. And right there, Troy uses his mega, so I tell Sphinx to use his bullet bill, and then I just shock. And luckily, it wasn't on the obvious shock spot, so none of them dodged, and 2 of us did. But it's sort of odd that the Bowser off-roader isn't trolling. Just why would he pick that? I mean, just being annoying. And oddly enough, I get the shock here, and typical Dark getting 2 shocks in 1 race, and I just use it not for any purpose other than to annoy them. Like seriously, I just did it like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna say about that 2nd shock. It's kind of like I did with IS on Retro GameCube Mario Circuit. Either way, I have 0 points in going into the 2nd race. Oh my god, I better score. And here I decide to front run, something I don't usually do because I get a golden in 5th first item, which is incredible luck already. And I just race. Hopefully 2 people fall off right there, which is kind of funny. And we have top 4 by a good amount, and they're just failing, and they have a Bowser off-roader, which won't do much. So right now I have a golden in 4th, which I'm really happy, and I think Jaws gets the blue shell right there in 3rd or in 4th or something. And I'm just shooting past Sphinx, and then I tell him to throw it, and then I just sort of stop in the cannon, and it gets me on the cannon, so he doesn't have to hold the blue shell, and it all worked out perfectly, which is pretty cool. I thought that was cool, just dodging a blue shell in the cannon. Either way, right now we have like top 3 or top 4 or something like that. And you can probably see that Bowser there waiting for us. We were kind of afraid. Oh, Shoom landed on me magically. I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting that. But there's the Bowser off-roader, which kind of scared us. We thought he was going to troll us. But it's not till next lap that you see him try to. And right here we're top 3. And we're like, oh, in before shock. But then Jaws, right after he gets out of the cannon, just drops a bomb behind him. And the 2 people that dodge get bombed instantly, and that basically keeps our top 3 in place. And Sunny got in the cannon just in time, and he managed to dodge. It's kind of cool how it happened. And then right here I'm like, oh yay, I'm in 1st, but then I see that stupid off-roader and I get scared, and he tries to troll us. Luckily he missed us all this race, so he doesn't get minus 50 that race, but the next race you can definitely see Jaws getting trolled on N64 BC by that stupid Bowser off-roader. And right here we got top 2, 4th, and they got bottom 2, which is really good again. And I scored 15. I'm actually have 15 points. That's higher than I usually score in the whole war, which is amazing. Because now we're doing BC 64, and like here it scares me. Like out of nowhere, just Bane comes, and I'm like, I just canceled my wheelie out of pure fear, and I dodged that banana like a pro. I was like, yes. And then here, I can't remember why I reverse. I don't know if he had the bill or not. I just do it for funs, I guess. And then of course, guess who gets it right there? Already 30 seconds into the race, and I already have it. That's amazing. Either way, right now I think Sphinx has the bull. No, Sphinx got a star. I'm pretty sure Sphinx got a star, or got it from this box. And right around here you can see top 2. Sunny's getting blued, so I just cancel the blue Sphinx dodges. But as you can probably see, our top 2 has a nice lead, immense lead, more like it. And Sphinx just dodged, so we're top 3 at the moment. right now I'm just trying to get an item and I get sorta bombed. Luckily I was in Troy who got completely bombed, so I just used my golden. And they shot another blue shell, that's their second one, which is annoying Jaws and Sunny who were getting blued. But at least we still have top 3 and 5th, which is really good. And then I got a bomb and I see Cobra with triple reds and I was like, oh my god, epic troll, time to bomb him, and it gets him. And then now we have top 5. Right now I thought we were just gonna keep this top 5, but out of nowhere Troy hit something in this Susui, I think, no, it's Spain. Bane just golden shrooms past us and I was like, ugh. At least I got triple shrooms and I thought I was gonna beat him. Like, I honestly thought we were at least getting top 4, but he has another shroom. I was like, what the fuck? And then gets triple greens and gets me and I was mad. And then you probably saw the third blue shell and it hits into us again. And then right here I got a golden. I was like, yes, trying to beat him. But then I hit the wall and then Susui almost overtakes me, but he doesn't at the end. Just because I have a golden, which is amazing. And then we got like top 2, I think. I'm not sure if Bane actually overtook Jaws, but if you see the ending of the video again, you can see whatever his name is, the Bowser trolling Jaws. Like, you can see it. Like, you can clearly see Jaws spin out. A Slug, yeah. You can clearly see Slug trolling Jaws, and Bane got second because of that. If you don't believe me, just put it back. Like, I'm not even joking. And then that they get minus 50 for that. And on the next race, Koopa Cape, they also troll, and I'll show you where it happens. Anyways, we do Koopa Cape and I get triple shrooms first item. I was hoping for a golden, but triple shrooms are pretty good. And I just take the cut and then take this cut, which I did really good. I was like happy how pro it turned out. And I do it again. I do this other cut, and I'm in first with a good amount. And I hope to. I get a green shell, and they're in second. And I do the usual back spam around the water thingy, and it gets them. And now we have top 4, which is really good. Back to owning, and the Bowser over there is sandbagging, or I guess trolling. But then the blue shell comes, and my good luck ends there. Reddit, and then Jaws gets bombed while holding a TC. So we get raped right there, and they have like first and other good positions, and then they shock Bane. So now they're gonna have top 2, but out of nowhere Troy chains like blue shell after the shock and fires it and kills, I think, Bane or whoever the other guy is. Yeah, that guy. You can barely see him, I don't know who it is. And I'm holding the golden. It hopes to use it at the good spot, and so far it looks good, even though and then they shot another blue shell. No, yeah, I think it was them, because Sphinx got blued. And then Slug is there with the bullet bill, and I don't know if you can see it, but he hits Troy right around there. So that's another minus 50 for trolling. I mean, you can't see it much on my screen, but you can definitely see the people spinning out. And right there we have like top 2 or top 4. And like out of nowhere in, I think top 5 actually. Or no, top 4 and Sphinx is in 6th. But he gets a golden, I mean not a golden, a single shroom in 6th. And just overtakes the guy in 5th. And we get top 5, which is an epic way to end the war. And then you'll see right now. See you once the results show up. The stupid trollers making the... that's what I hate, when people make the results take 20 hours to load. It annoys me beyond belief, but oh well, I usually do that. So there we go, top 5, and I scored 34 despite getting 2 shocks. I thought I was crazy. I was like, I never scored 34. That's kind of amazing, for me at least. Either way, it's kind of funny how it turned out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And I don't know if I'll do more commentary, so thank you for watching.